Well, hello everyone. This is your boy Certified 30 again with another video about Zaap TV. This is a video about the newer version of Zaap TV. On my first video, we were reviewing this first model. I don't know if you can see the model here. It was the antique one. I'll read you the model off here. It's HD509N. So this is, I guess, one of the first Zaap TVs that came out. We did the first video about it. Looks like Santa Claus just remembered me lately. So look what I got. The newer version, HD509N. We're going to be doing a review about this one today. And I did not open it yet. I just got it by mail about 2-3 days ago. So let's go through the box here before we get going. So here it says, it's already on the box, it says it's 100% faster. It got Cortex A9 dual core, Wi-Fi supported, HDMI 1080p, Full HD, USB connector, and the back of the box gives you some specifications about the CPU, GPU, memory. So CPU is the RK3066 dual core at 1.5 gigahertz. The GPU is a quad Mali 400. Memory is 1 gigabyte of DDR3. The flash memory, I guess, is 4 gigs MLC NAND. And then you get your inputs. You got three USBs, 1 HDMI, 1 optical, 1 LAN, 1 TF card, 1 AV out, and the power. So it supports NTSC for people living in North America. PAL, this is for people living in Europe. And LAN, and the network supports 150 megabit per second. Okay, and video is up to 1080p at 24 hertz. FAT16, FAT32, and TSF, and EXT3 for the hard drive files, format files that you might be using with this one. And it got like a Zaap 32-bit operating system, and it works on a 5 volt 2 amps and power LED. So, and it says here, was designed in Europe but manufactured in China. So this is what the box says. So let's open this thing up, see what's in it. Alright, so we have a user guide here. And obviously tells you what to do with the remote control, what the buttons do and everything. We'll go through that later once we get it set up and everything. And you got the unit itself. Let's just open it up. And it's not easy with holding the camera. Alright, so here's the new box. It's silver color. It's a Wi-Fi. Has a Wi-Fi antenna in the back, and got a LAN port, got your optical audio switch on and off, your SD, your Get this closer. It says TF cards, so this is for your memory cards, HDMI, and 3 USBs on the side. And that's it. So this is the new box they're talking about. Okay, that's good. And what else in the box? You have your remote control. Oh, at least it's a little bit bigger than the first one. What you got here? It's just your regular buttons and everything. We'll go through that later. I just want to get going with this box review thing here. You got your cable, and this is a, let me see, I'm not sure if it's a Cat 4e or Cat 6. We'll go through, we'll see that later, I guess. Your HDMI cable and your power plug with a bunch of European and I guess Australian adapter in it, and that's it. So this is what's in the box. This is the old one. This is the new one. Okay. Alright, before I start plugging this thing up and going through the menu and all the rest of it, just want to show you guys one more thing, because on my previous video I had a lot of comments on people saying that my internet connection was I had a lot of comments saying that my old Zaap TV here was not having this loading issue because of my internet speed. And before I do this review, I will do an internet speed on my computer just to show you guys what internet speed I have. So everything is plugged in. I am subscriber of Shaw Internet. I'm gonna do an internet test right now in front of you. So let's go ahead with that. Alright, let's see what internet we have here. Alright, a second. Okay. And doing the upload speed. Okay, so here are the results. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. I'm not sure if the. Okay, so I have 15 millisecond of ping. I have 97.93 megabit per second. This is the download speed, and the upload speed is 5.3 megabit per second. So here's where I am. It's my plan. Broadband 100. This is Shaw, Canada. So I don't want to have any comments. I don't want to see any stupid comments about my internet speed that is not too fast or anything like that. Okay. All right. So being said, I am just gonna show you also my setup here. I have my computer, have my modem. I have my modem right here. This is my router. This is my hub. And everything is connected through my hub here. So this is my speed and everything. Okay, now I'm gonna set up this thing, get it connected because I can do it with one hand, and we'll come right back to it. See you in a bit. Alright, so back again. I have connected the new box to my TV. Everything is ready to go. So I'm gonna turn this on. This is a live shooting. I'm not trying to edit anything. I'm gonna go live. This is the first time I'm gonna turn the Zaap TV on, the new model, and we're gonna go. I don't know how it works. I've seen some videos about it, but personally I never really worked with one like this. So it's gonna be a raw live video about this thing. Just what I failed to mention earlier is I'm using the cable. I'm gonna be connecting it to the with straight cable, with my straight cable here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's gonna be connected with a Cat 6 high-speed internet cable, and all the hardware that I failed to mention earlier too. All my router, my hubs and everything, these are all gigabit hardware, so it supports up to 1 gigabit per second. Okay, so everything is optimized to have this thing work just fine with no issues. And the other thing I failed to mention also, this box does not come with a RCA cable. It comes only with HDMI. So if you're returning the old box, make sure, and you don't have any free HDMI plugs in your TV, you might want to keep that cable because it's not supplied with the box. It's optional. And this is it. So we're gonna fire this thing up. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm not gonna be using Wi-Fi. I'm gonna be using only hardwired. All right, it's on. Let's see what this thing is. All right. Okay. No signal so far. Let me see if I can turn it on with this. Remote. And what I noticed is there's a lot of interference with my subwoofer right up. Right away. I'm not sure why is it causing interference. Let's see if I have everything correctly done here. Alright, my 8 should be this one here. I'll turn this around. It's connected through RCA because I don't have any HDMI cables available. And I think I have plugged everything correctly here. Yeah, that's yellow with yellow. White with white, and red with red. Got no signal yet. Not sure why. And I'm just gonna check if I have the right input in here. Sorry if video is a little bit shaky, but I'm just gonna make sure I'm using the right input. No signal still. Okay. Should be input AVI1. That should be my satellite. I got no signal. Interesting. Well, that's not good, Zaap TV. This is my first try with this box and it's already giving me a problem. Looks like it's connected properly. I have a right signal there and it's connected properly to the RCA. Why I don't have a signal, I have no clue. Okay, I'm gonna have to use an HDMI just temporarily to see if it's gonna work. I'll be right back in a second. Alright, so we're back again, and the problem was actually it had to be connected through a HDMI because it has something to do with the resolution. I think they set it up at the highest resolution, and the RCA cable, I think it was not getting that resolution, so that's why I'm assuming it didn't work. But right now it's working with the HDMI. So this is your start screen as soon as you hook up the Zaap TV. So you have your language settings, you have your video settings, you have your time zone settings, and network settings. So we'll go through the language setting first, and as you can see, you have like a bunch of languages that you can pick from, which is a big improvement from the previous Zaap TV, the first one that I had at least. So I'm going to set this up to English. I'm going to keep it in English, United States. And you get your video settings, and you have your display menu here. You can select HDMI. It is connected through HDMI. I'm not sure why the RCA is not popping up there. You have three settings basically. You have 1920 by 1080p, you have 1280 by 720p, and you have your regular 720 by 480p. I think this is the one that you can use if you want to use your RCA cables. Right now I'm going to leave it to the maximum resolution, and you got your TV signal. You get PAL and you got NTSC. I'm going to leave it on NTSC. You got your, just going to exit from here, back. Okay. You have your time zone settings, and you can set up your date, your time zone, format of your date and hour and everything. And you got your sound. This is the sound system and the sound devices. You got sound devices manager. I guess this is the internal debugger for the sound. You got, as I said, you got your display, storage, and this is where you set up your SD cards and everything else if you wanna, I guess, if you wanna record anything, which is a big improvement from actually my first impression is I like it better than the menu on the older one. There's a big improvement when it comes to how things are set, how things are displayed and everything. I like it a lot so far. There's a lot of options you can play with, especially with storage and everything. You can, I believe, you can record your stuff. I think, I'm not sure what the storage is for, but we're gonna figure it out later. Then you have your language and inputs. This is when you want to browse. By the way, this you can browse YouTube, you can Skype and Netflix. You can use all these online movie stuff that you can, I guess, watch online through Zaap TV, which is not bad. And this is it for the startup menu. Now let's go back to network setting. So I'm using, as I said, we're using Wi-Fi is off. I'm not using Wi-Fi. I'm using straight. I'm using the Ethernet cable, and I'm just going to see what does it say here. Ethernet. There you go. Give you your Ethernet settings and everything. The only thing is there is no speed test anymore, so you can't test in your speed. So we can't tell what speed this box is using so far. And this is for your first menu. Now we're done setting up this thing, so we're gonna finish the setup here and start the device. And let's see what's gonna happen. Now it's giving me a system update. Let's see if there's any update online. There we go. It's updating the system. So far, I mean, I like it so far. From what I see, it looks like a real IPTV box, not some something that you can even update or customize according to your needs. But once the update is finished, we're gonna see how the channels are set and how we're gonna be doing this. So now it's doing a firmware. It's gonna reboot. The other thing I noticed a lot when I plugged this thing is there is a lot of interference with the speakers. I'm not sure why, but I'm putting my sound down completely because it gives me a lot of interference. I'm not sure if it's the wireless or anything else. Now it's installing the updated software. I'm not sure if it's the Wi-Fi that is giving me a lot of interference, or is it because it's sitting right next to the speakers. Hopefully it's not something that I can fix, or I can just put it away from the speakers. Or maybe because because my sound bar is connected through Wi-Fi with my subwoofer, maybe there's an interference with the signal. Alright, wait until this thing installs. Hopefully it won't take a lot of time. But meanwhile, while this thing is installing, I don't know if you guys can see, I guess it's too dark, but the remote control actually got a little bit more functions than the older model. You have shortcuts for YouTube, you have shortcuts for Netflix, you have shortcuts for Skype, and it looks like a decent remote control, better than the one that was before. Okay, let's see what's going to happen now. There we go. My main concern about the Zaap TV, as I explained on my previous video about 2 years ago, is you can't get any channels to play constantly, and it keeps like loading and loading channels. I hope they fix this issue, because as you guys seen, my internet speed is very high, so it should not give me any problems. Alright, so this is another screen here. Okay, so set English. Yes, we want English. Finished. Alright, I don't know why do I need to sign in. I don't know if we can skip this screen here for the sake of the video. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause the video here until I get this filled out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I finished the registration. It's just basically they need your name, your first name, last name, city, and they need also your email so that they can register your box with their server. So once you do that, it would load the content of the Zaap TV there. So here we are in the main menu. So wow, it is actually very different than the first one, than the first versions. You have like widgets, you have on the left you have all these, the main menu I guess, television, radio, apps, movies, settings, and add packages, and they have a little preview on the bottom of the screen. Okay, we're gonna go to television first. We're gonna select this, and you have all the channels here. Okay, let's see. Okay, you have all the. They had basically changed the interface of the box, which looks much better than the old one, and it looks like they have more channels than the old one too. Okay, 280. We're going to see how many channels are in here. So far, 1,000, 1,200. Okay, well, that's a big improvement comparing to the old one, and it looks like there is way more channels, which is a very good thing. Are they working? That was my concern. Okay, let's just press any channel just for the sake of, let's say, see if we still have that same same spinning wheel there. Let's go with this one then. Okay, wow. Well, it looks much better, and there is absolutely no loading wheel, which is a very good thing. I'm actually impressed. And let's see if we can get some other channel to work. And on the bottom, if you can see, there is a report a problem, add to favorite, subtitles off, and start recording. So actually, you can record your shows on your SD cards. That's why I was that was my first concern about the SD card, because the old one, there was no, it was a way to record on a USB, but not on an SD card. So I guess there is a way to do that. And let's go back to the main menu, I guess. Where is the menu? Right here. Okay, television. Let's try Al Jazeera, for example. Okay. Alright, well, so far so good. There is no load-in issues. It's almost instant, and it looks way faster than the old one. Let's go. It looks much better. It connects way faster, which is very good. Yeah, it's very good. I like it.
يعني ابتداء إذا كان غير موقع شرط التحكيم ما حيكون نافع. بسأل سؤال يعني تأخر 5 شهور يعني في مستحقاته وهم.
It's perfect. Looks fine to me. Actually, I can say that it pays off. I mean, if it stays like that, actually, with no problems, I'm gonna try to play with this thing for the next couple of days and see if it's gonna keep, if it's gonna stay like that. Let's go to the radio menu. There is, see how many, there is a bunch of radios here. And let's see, just gonna lower the volume. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let's go back, go to apps. There's a bunch of apps. I don't know if you can actually download these apps from the Android market or not. Yeah, I guess they can. There is a marketplace for it. It's a marketplace right here. Well, I'm not sure if it's the Android marketplace, but there is one. And let's go see the movies. So you have Greek movies, you have Arabic movies and Arabic shows. Let's go Arabic movies, see what's in there. There you go. So you can actually watch movies on demand, just like any, well, not on demand, they're already on their servers. They're free to watch, which is good for a Saturday night if you don't really want to watch any TV, you just want to watch a movie. I'm not sure how many movies are in there, if they're recent or not, but it looks like there's way more than the old box. I guess 3 pages of them, 4 pages or 5, yeah, about that much. And also there is another, this is your settings, language settings, the same thing as we went through, I guess, in our first setup menu, which is good. Let's go back. Add packages. I'm not sure what is this for. I guess you're gonna have to buy something from them. You buy a code and they will give you extra stuff. And let's go back again. And I guess that's it. That's what it is. My impression is if I don't have any lagging or any load-in wheel, I am very satisfied with this new box. So far so good. This is my review about Zaap TV, the new one. I like it. I don't represent Zaap TV, by the way. I'm just making this review for people who wants to buy the Zaap TV. I'm just making this video because I have the request to do a video about the newer box. So if you like it, if you like the review, thank you very much. You can subscribe, you can like it. If you like the new box, you can buy it if you want. You're free. If you have questions, please you can comment, leave me comments. I'll do my best to answer what I can. And until then, I hope you guys stay safe, and it's time to watch some TV. Have a good night.